Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars in LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the BYU Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bears will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the BYU Cougars offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and
that great
of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press.
What are you doing?
Press man.
You don't need anything.
You can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated...
Turning it on! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Got it in the middle. It's Bachmeier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. He might want another play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Bachmeier. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Be good.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready, because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a...
Pulls it in inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. BYU lines up quickly. Wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
To the air on second down. Touchdown, Cougar. They put the first points on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Baylor's offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down. The defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Robinson looking to pass. Takes the easy completion. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Cougars will hustle to the line. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here. Make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time. The old
easy,
cliche, year in and year out.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Making side adjustments here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Run in the red zone. It's Braswell. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Got his man quickly. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires complete. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
He was acting.
Robinson will throw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in, and I got to see him, and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got to break on it, and everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On third down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Oh, better look out! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The run from the shotgun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And most quarterbacks will tell you, if they start to drift and throw off their back foot, their balance isn't as good, and you're more inclined to miss like he did right there.
The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the break. BYU is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. BYU trying to convert on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got to bagel up on the scoreboard.
Stay off of that, please.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Why do you always got to find everything, Chucky?
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the ride. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's St. Clair. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Bunkmeyer. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Going up top again. Fires to the right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Running to, taking it the other way. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. On target. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
Come here, Zachy.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Yeah.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Robinson looking to pass. Touchdown Bears! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They think there's room to run to the right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense
breaks into the open. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. He's got it. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. BYU right back to the line.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge 1st down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Offense changing the play. To the air, it's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bachmeyer. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cougars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Touchdown, BYU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Briggs. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Robinson will throw. Catch in the middle. It's King. The Bears get enough to move the chains. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset. Offense up tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero
36
to
yards,
make the
12 for
grab.
19 total.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half, and they'll make some adjustments.
But it's, I guess you could say that was on money. I mean,
And the
that
Bears
is an
have it with a 1st
unbelievable
and 10.
catch. Now he does.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. With the catch, it's Brown. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Makes the grab. It's Bachmeyer. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
On third down, going up top. He wants to take the top off. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Briggs. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks away in the middle. Touchdown, Baylor! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. The give to the back. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Right on the money. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fights off a defender.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Cougars want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Robinson looking to pass. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a gap. It's King. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get...
There he goes! He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's open. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
I think the defense was ready for that quarterback sneak attempt. They filled every gap and stood up the offensive line.
And you got to get such penetration really quickly. Get low, get below those offensive linemen.
They got him for the sack, and now get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
BYU lines up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Now facing a third and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he has to throw for it. In the middle, it's Bachmeier. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When you're you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Buckmeyer. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting that, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Makes the grab. It's Buckmeyer. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Cox.
Just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Vanderbilt is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 24 to Georgia. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
They were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Lots of room to run. Touchdown Bears! And here they come, almost all the way back.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a first down, I can run this clock almost out. This defense has to make a choice. For this offense, how aggressive do you want to be?
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
13-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. He's going to take off. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one's
Jackie, come on.
And guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. Hills. Return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Hey, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Every single time. That is bullshit.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line.
Zach, no, we don't need that right now.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire right
you don't
when the
need
ball
that.
snaps. He's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. BYU with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Rockmeyer. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Rockmeyer. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Driving its way all the way down to the Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Cougar! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
And he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Robinson will throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. 4th down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Gotta find a completion on this one. Pulls it in. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.
Thank you. Yeah, it was too much saying. Watching college football game.
Damn, bro, you gotta save this shit. It's whatchamacallit. Just go on MMAstreams.cc, and then you'll be able to look at the top, and it'll be like college football streams, NFL streams, blah blah. MMAstreams.cc, and then at the top you'll see the different types of streams that you can look for, like sports that you can watch, click on whatever one says college football. Good. That's okay.